Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I just came on to say hi. Haven't been here in a while. I have made videos, I just don't ever upload them. I just second guess myself. But anyway, today I'm going to make myself do it, and what I'm doing is something you've seen before, where people will take like a sheet of copy dyed paper, and they'll put scraps of paper, or in this case stamps, around the edges, and you have writing space in the center. So I'm doing that today, and I just kind of wanted to show you because these aren't real stamps. I got them from, it looks like an Encyclopedia page or two. So I have several. Oh, these got a lot of flower ones on it. And they're double-sided, which is sad because, you know, I have to make a choice. But I picked butterflies mainly for this one and birds. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on and work a little bit and say hi, catch you update on what's going on in my life. First thing that's pretty obvious is going on is I've got some sort of something. And it's the big one that starts with C and ends with D. Got it from my sister, who got it from church, who got it, you know how it goes. So my fear right now is I don't want to have given it to my parents. I was around them on Saturday. It was showing a few symptoms, but not like what I have now. So I'm hoping it was just at the beginning. So anyway, I know everybody doesn't have stamps from Encyclopedia page, but maybe you have real stamps. But I do know this. Last week I was in, I think I'll take the buffalo one because I worked at Hugo Schools forever and they were the buffaloes, so kind of feel good about buffaloes. Anyway, I was at a thrift store and I noticed they had a pretty, I don't know how complete it was, but many volumes of an old World Book Encyclopedia. And I thought, you know, next time I'm there, if they still have it, I'm going to look for the S volume and see maybe if they have some stamp plates like these. And I'm going to turn this on the back now and see what's there. Got a few Christmas ones. I don't know, kind of strange. And those are mainly Christmas, I guess. I don't really want the fish. I don't mind the polar bear and that bird there. And I don't want this snake this here. So I'm being pretty picky. But anyway, so I'm going to see if they have an S volume. I'm going to look through it, see if they had these plates. And I think I'll grab it. I know it'd be like $2. I think it's like $1.91. So I'm sure there's, I mean, I wouldn't normally pay like $2 for 2 pages of stamps, but this needs to be like up in here, wider. But I mean, there's many other things I could get from a volume of encyclopedias for sure. Up and down one. Let me go over here and get some flower. No, let me get the polar bear. I would try to like to have the flower one all be on one thing. So, I don't know. That's another butterfly looking thing. So anyway, I just thought I would show you what I'm doing. Catch up to date on what's going on in my life. Just same old, you know? Busy, busy, busy. I moved up here closer to my family, which means there's more family dinners and birthday dinners and stuff like that. Helping my daughter with her play, and just I'm helping her in that. I have a bigger car, and I can help her take all the stuff she forgot to take to the theater when she had parents helping her. And she also needed my coat rack, so that wouldn't fit in her car. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I glued the corners down, so I'm kind of stuck with something. I'm not sure about that alligator. And I don't like that bird. I don't like monkeys. I don't mind a rhinoceros or a shell. Maybe I should be doing this with the prettier ones and forgetting these for later. But anyway, those 2 seashells, okay. I'm getting rid of all the Christmas ones on the back. I bought some Christmas stamps from someplace on Etsy, so I'm not gluing any of these down until I get it all lined up. So, let's see what else has gone on. I was at my parents' last week because a stray dog showed up at their house. This is how this whole COVID thing, oops, I said the word, I don't know if it matters, started. A stray dog showed up at my house, my parents' house, and it's just like got in their way, and it's a trip hazard and all that. So my sister and I said, well, we'll come and get it. Or I said, I'll come and get it and take it to the shelter. Well, my sister said she'd come with me. Okay, that's good. I'm glad she did, or I couldn't have done it. So I had this idea, I'd get this dog on a leash, and we'll just take him straight to the pound or whatever. And, no way. Had never been on a leash before. So it was a struggle. Finally, I just by accident, I'll get these. They look like some sort of birds. I'm not sure what they are. A neighbor guy that comes about once or twice a week to my dad, to the house where my parents live, because he and my dad tinker on everything. Lawnmowers. One time they redid a camper shell thing. Anyway, he came. He picked this dog up and put it in the back of my car. Well, immediately, here's another one. Looks something, I don't know. Put it in the back of my car. Well, it wanted to be in the front seat. So my sister and I quickly got in the car, and then we basically, this dog, he got in my lap while I was driving. That wouldn't work. So we got him over my sister's lap, and shoved him down to the floor. So he settled down on the floor, or she, and we started out. So it wasn't bad. So anyway, we got to Sapulpa, her town, and we got rid of the dog. So anyway, find out the next day, my sister had COVID. I knew she wasn't feeling well, but she never even thought about, hey, it might be COVID, until the day after. Well, of course, I'd been in the car with her to and from my parents before we came home and before we loaded the dog. All four of us got in my parents' car, which is a smaller car, and drove and ate lunch together. So we sat and ate lunch together. Those are the same thing. So I just thought, well, we've all been exposed to it. Me more than them, because that looks pretty decent. Because, and I'll say the flower ones, and I'll do them all together on one page. Because I was in the car with her. I was with her on every bit of it. So, we got to talking about tests. Fortunately, her insurance had given her a bunch of tests. And some of them had gone out of date, and they said, no, they found they could extend them by 6 months or 3 months or something. So we had tests. Oops. Well, on that Saturday, this was a Wednesday, I got exposed. That Saturday, my mom called, and she needed a bunch of stuff from the grocery store. And I said, I'll bring it out, because I know we've all got it. We were all in the car with her. So anyway, I did that. Spent Saturday with my parents. Helped my dad on the computer. He's sitting down. I'm bending over him at the computer. He's 90. I helped my mom fix lunch. Sat at the table, ate lunch. Then I left, because I said, if I get this, I want to be home. I don't want to be needing to drive home. So I went home. And I felt scratchy throat and all that. But anyway, while I was there, I forgot. Yeah, the day before when my sister and I were there waiting to get this dog situated, I was sitting in my mother's recliner, my phone rang, and it was a number that was not in my phone book, but it showed up Hugo. Oh, I left a gap there. Oh boy. Is there a teeny tiny one? I wasn't thinking. I gotta peel these up. So anyway, answered the phone. I was so glad I did, because it was a sister, one of my best friends that was down there. And, I'm in a little bit of contact with them because, I moved away and still getting settled. And I just, my birthday, they sent happy birthday wishes. And I said, let's get together. Y'all do a road trip. Anyway, this sister told me that my best friend had gone in for a colonoscopy and didn't survive it. So I'm just in complete shock. And, she said, well, there might have been cancer. So she didn't really tell me anything definite, but there was more going on than just a standard colonoscopy. So anyway, that was not... death just keeps pounding around the world, and there's no slowing it down. I don't think. I don't know what I'm saying. It just seems like there's been a lot of death. especially my family and my acquaintances. So anyway, but you know, I'm only a little bit sad because I know she's in a good place and she's no longer suffering. Because obviously something is going on, or she wouldn't have had a colonoscopy. If it had been a routine one, I don't think that would have happened. So anyway, so Saturday, let's see, went to take my mom the stuff, worked on the computer with my dad. Felt a little scratchy throat, but didn't think too much about it. We started taking vitamin C as soon as we found out my sister had it. We all tested well, we didn't test my dad because, you know, he didn't feel anything. He said he's fine. So my mother and I were a little something. We tested negative. I said, okay, Monday's day 5. So my mother called me that morning and said, I tested negative. I said, okay, good. And I said, I'll test right now. It was positive. So now I'm panicking because I was around my parents. Now I got too much space. Around my parents on Saturday. So tomorrow's their day 5 for me. And so far they're doing well. They're not feeling bad. So hopefully we stopped it with me. And I've been in my house. The only person that's been by is my sister. Who's just getting over COVID. She brought me a few things and left them on my... I have a table on my front porch, and then knocked on the door, and then backed off, and we talked a little bit, because she didn't want to get reinfected. I don't know if you can or not, but why risk it? So anyway, I'm coming on with a gravelly throat. I mean, I feel okay. It's in my throat. You know, I haven't felt fever. I've checked my temple, my forehead, no fever. When I put it to my throat, I have fever, like 100.1 or something, one of the time it was 0.9. So I thought, well, I don't know what that means exactly. But I still take the Tylenol or whatever. So anyway, okay, there's that one. Oh, I didn't glue the bird down. So I'm going to make this one on a different page as the flower one, because I'm going to basically call this one a butterfly one, because there's a lot more butterflies there. So I'll put it with my butterfly stuff. So anyway, I'm going to make this one too. I won't bother you guys with more dreary stories or listening to me go on and on, but I will show you a picture at the end, so it should be coming up pretty quick. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about my voice. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.